Hey everybody, so today we are going to show you how to make fresh squeezed lemonade, and we're also going to be making a lemon cake. So I'm right now working on my lemonade, and the first thing that I did was I got my simple syrup made. And what simple syrup is, it's a mixture of water and sugar that is boiled on the stove, and it creates kind of like a light sweet syrup that we're going to use to actually sweeten our lemonade. So we're not going to actually pour sugar in. We actually made it ahead of time with water, so you don't get a lot of that gritty sugar at the bottom of your lemonade. So that was the first thing I did, and that's done on the stove. Now what I'm doing is I'm juicing my lemons. I need 1.5 cups of lemon juice for the recipe that I'm using. Now, depending on the size of your lemons, you may need more or less. I didn't really count out the lemons according to the recipe because you just know that you need 1.5 cups. So you just keep squeezing those lemons until you get 1.5 cups. That's what I'm working on now. The other thing that I did was I used my zester, which you could see. It kind of looks like a really skinny cheese grater, and what it does is it helps to take off the very outer bright yellow layer of the lemon. You can kind of see how I kind of zested it off, and what you get is that little bit of skin from the lemon that just adds a really, really nice fresh flavor to the lemonade. So the zest of 2 lemons is what I did, and then I just used them to go ahead and squeeze after I was done. So this is my lemon squeezer. It makes things really simple. You might have one in your kitchen that you kind of like would push and squeeze the lemon on. This is one that I use. It's you could use this for limes too, and I have one that's a little bit larger that I can use for oranges as well. So I have my measuring cup here, and all I do is I put my half a lemon, I cut them in half, put it inside, and then I just gently squeeze. If you squeeze too hard, some of that lemon juice will kind of squirt out, and it might get you. So I just gently squeeze it, and then I turn it to the side to make sure any of that juice comes out. And then you can see it squeezed out the inside. So I'm going to turn it over because I like to make sure I get all the juice I can out of each of my lemons. So I turn it over and I squeeze it a little bit more and get the rest of the juice out. And I'm just making myself a little pile here that I will use later on. So again, just squeezing the lemons. And I'm going to go ahead and continue. I have about 1 cup, and I need to get another 1/2 cup. So once we're ready to start assembling all of our ingredients into the pitcher, we'll come right back. Okay, so I am done juicing my lemons. I'm ready to put my lemonade together. And what I did was I've already put my 5 cups of cold water in here. That's what we're going to need aside from everything else that we did. So 5 cups of cold water. I let my simple syrup, the sugar water that we made on the stove, I let that cool completely. I put that into the pitcher, and then I also put our lemon zest into the pitcher. So you can see the lemon zest in there. Now the last thing I have to do is add in the lemon juice that we squeezed. I'm going to use a strainer over top of my pitcher. The reason is I want to catch any seeds or anything that I don't want inside of the lemonade. So I'm going to go ahead and pour my lemon juice in there. And I did get a few seeds that kind of fell in there. You could see dripping a little bit, but we don't want that in there because we don't want to accidentally swallow a lemon seed. So I'm just going to mix it up, and that's it. It's ready. It's ready to pour over ice and enjoy a nice cup of fresh squeezed lemonade. Hey everyone, just a note about the recipe. I did not have lemon extract at home, so I actually just used some vanilla extract instead. So my lemon loaf is not going to have quite as much lemon flavor, but it's going to be okay. I will just use that vanilla extract instead.